And we're here. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Put this over here.
Okay. Welcome to episode 20 of Inventory Management. It's your hosts, MD, and you want to say your name?
And big?
We gotta introduce ourselves. How do people know who we are?
That's true. I thought you were like doing some sort of meme.
No, I was literally just being like typical podcasters or vloggers or whatever we are.
It was just funny. It was just like, it's your host, MD.
It's your boy, MD. We here with another YouTube video. Did you smash the subscribe button yet? No. I know.
Why not?
Why aren't you doing it?
Why not?
I'm watching you.
Slim, we haven't seen you join us for a live show in a while. Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone. If it is morning, if you're watching in the afternoon, then good afternoon. Because you can watch or listen whenever you want.
We don't know. There could be secret people in the chat that are across the world watching us, and it's nighttime.
That's true. It could be. Well, I guess it's not morning on the East Coast anymore. But we tried. We said 10 a.m., and whether you decided to be on the East Coast or not is your fault. So
that's fair. We were actually expecting a delay this morning, but it worked out.
That's true. I had to take one of the kitties to the vet, and so now I'm back, and we still made it on time. So, yeah. I guess...
so we have a box.
We do have a box. Just jumping into a couple of topics right off the start, just so we have some conversation about tech and gaming. Let's see. PAX East is right now. So a lot of my friends are over in Boston. I'm sad. I wish I was there. And then GDC is also right now. They're the same weekend. So.
And it's also Diablo beta. So imagine all those gamers that can't play their game because they're at a convention.
That was going to be my next topic. But yeah, it's yeah. If you don't know GDC, it's a Game Developer Conference. I think we talked about it in the last episode. It's basically a big convention that talks about the making of video games and what the newest findings are and the new upgrades in tech and a whole bunch of good stuff. It's a really informative event. It's too expensive to go if you are just a person. Getting sponsored by a company to go is the way to do it. Otherwise, tickets are like, they're expensive. I think they're something like $1,000.
Dang.
I don't know. They're crazy expensive. But if you get sponsored by your company to go, kind of a thing, I think the companies get tremendous discounts and whatnot. And then it's kind of like a big hiring event too. Like a lot of people do the whole mingling and stuff to try and like get a job in tech or gaming and stuff. So it's a good event to kind of go explore and network and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, MD kind of skipped to the next topic, which was Diablo 4 beta is out. So last weekend was the private beta. You had to either pre-order the game or get KFC to get in. I pre-ordered the game because I'm going to buy it anyway, so I might as well just save the KFC money and use it towards buying the game. So, yeah. So, ended up getting the private beta. It was super fun. The network was pretty bad, but the beta itself was really good.
I heard the networking is better.
I don't know. I was playing last night. It was really bad. So,
that's just what my friends were telling me.
yeah, I played last night the public beta, so now anyone can play in this weekend's beta. It's from Friday until Sunday. Let's see. Yeah, the network, from my experience, it was pretty bad, but they did release some new stuff. They released 2 new classes. So last week was Sorcerer, Barbarian, and Rogue, and now this week is those 3 plus Necromancer and Druid, which the Necromancer and Druid are way, 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 way overpowered. They're like ungodly stupid, so it's crazy. Yeah, so there's a lot of new fun stuff in the Diablo 4 beta. go play it if you're a big Diablo fan. It's free. You don't have to do anything. You just download it on Battle.net. So, yeah. Eddie keeps us busy on the weekend, but she's napping, and you're skilling in RS. So here I am. Well, welcome.
Is your tree cutting level 100 yet?
99, not 100.
Whatever. Are you a tree cut master yet?
Let's see. Not exactly tech news, but it's still kind of techy because it's fun. I got my garage installed with a 240 outlet 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, and I have now hooked up a spring retractable system on the ceiling of the garage. So now my Tesla charger is going to just go around the roof of the garage, and then the handle that you plug into the car is just going to be dangling on a retractable system. And so I can just pull it down, plug it in, and when I'm done, I take it out and just let it go, and it goes up to the ceiling. And so it'll make charging really handy without a cable just laying on the garage floor or anything like that. It'll be really nice. And so, yeah. So one of my goals this evening is going to be to clear out the rest of the garage so that way I can start parking in there. And then that frees up a spot for guest parking in the driveway, because right now I just take up the driveway spot. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then I just have to get an automatic garage door. So I need like the chain and the whole system. So hopefully that's not too costly. I think it's like $500. We'll see.
I was about to say it's usually like less than 600.
We got a phone call from Mom. She doesn't know it's podcast time.
It's true. Slim, to answer your question, I would say yes. I mean, for any kind of like dungeon crawler RPG, like it's still that similar format of like you got tons of skill branches, and of course like each class has, you know, their pros and cons. But as someone that doesn't play those games often, I just jumped right into it. Like, of course, like I still don't know like what class I like or what abilities do I really need to be looking after, but that's part of the fun of it. And of course, it's just a beta, so like in the end, like, what does it matter? Because it's
this
not
is
my main
definitely
character.
Yeah, it's definitely your chance to try the game as now, especially if you've never played a Diablo. It's very no mage in Diablo, sorcerer, but
Magic caster.
magic caster, which is also necromancer, kind of. It's evil magic. Like, the basic spell is boiling people's blood, so.
Oh, I watched some videos yesterday of necromancer. It was fun.
But yeah, it's definitely your chance to play. If you haven't played a game like Diablo before, maybe you've seen games like Torchlight is one of the really big ones, especially Torchlight 3 just came out not too long ago, and they did a really good job with it. And then there's a whole bunch. I think even... Was it Magic the Gathering did one on Xbox? What didn't they do one? It was like something like Dragon Flight or something. I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe I think it was Magic the Gathering did it. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of comparable games to Diablo, and yeah, it was you don't need to know the story from 1, 2, or 3 to play the game. It really is just a pick up and play kind of game. And then there's the kind of scale and difficulty. They do have like a tutorial mode that is really helpful. They do have a World Server 1 versus World Server 2, and the biggest difference is whether the enemies are easier or harder. And if you do the World Server 2, they give you, I think, 10% more XP and 20% more gold per drop. So the scaling is really nice for stuff like that. And then they have the last option, which is hardcore mode, which means if your character dies, it's dead forever. So you get 1 life for the whole game. I don't like it. But the enemies aren't any harder. So you play with the same level, the same difficulty of enemies. You just have to not die. So I very much enjoy it. And once you get to end game, it's very difficult to actually die unless you really mess up. So, or you're just going for like the hardest stuff in the game. So, it's pretty good. The scaling of armor and stuff makes it really fun. So, yeah. So Diablo's out. That's kind of like the big space right now. And then the biggest news this week, the absolute king of all the news, was Counter-Strike 2 came out this week. So for those who don't know, Counter-Strike is a 23-year-old game. And they recently, it's been, I think, 9 years, they came out with Counter-Strike Go, which is Global Offensive. And now Valve, for those who are not huge gamers, Valve, the creators of Steam, came out with Counter-Strike 2 this week. Didn't release any trailers or anything. They just let the beta go. And then they released trailers after, like at least a few hours after. But they came out with Counter-Strike 2. They did the Overwatch system, which basically they are just getting rid of Counter-Strike 1, and they're completely replacing it with Counter-Strike 2 at no cost, so you play the game for free. And it is exactly Counter-Strike 1. Like, you will recognize it as the same game, but literally everything is better. The server connections, just everything in the game, they've improved. Some of the bigger complaints are they changed some functionality, like the smoke grenades act differently now.
I like how the new smoke looks.
I love the new smoke grenades. The new Molotov grenades are a little weird. They made them like really purpley, which is
I haven't
odd.
seen that, but I
They're
mean
very
that's easy to change. If
Oh yeah,
they get
so
enough
that's
complaints.
a texture change, VFX change. But the other big thing is that they changed every single sound to the guns. So every gun sounds different now, and you would think that after 23 years, that would be a good thing, but some of the most iconic gun sounds they changed, and now it feels super weird. Like they changed the Glock, and the Glock sounds like a BB gun. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, they made some huge improvements. That's definitely the king of all news because nobody expected it, except for the people who were flown out to Seattle to do a lot of the alpha testing, which is like Shroud, Flom, a bunch of people like that are just huge, well known for playing Counter-Strike kind of a thing.
And it was only leaked though, like 2 weeks early.
Well, Source 2 was leaked, but
Cool.
they didn't leak the actual that they were coming out with.
It was about 2 weeks. It was in the NVIDIA driver update, and it said CS2.
Oh, did it? Oh, I don't remember that.
So
I remember Source 2 getting leaked, and Source 2
that's been
is
known about.
the
that they were
engine.
working.
Yeah, it's the engine that Counter-Strike is made on. So I think a lot of people just knew that Counter-Strike was getting a huge update, especially since it's been almost 10 years since the last game. But a lot of people are also on the controversy of like, why update Counter-Strike? Because it's a near perfect game. After 23 years that they've still been working on this game, it's a near perfect game. But the reality is that
There's always things to improve.
not only that, there's always things to improve, but on top of that, re-releasing a game like that after so many years is a huge marketing tactic. You know, like you get a massive increase in user playing.
Even though year after year, it's still the highest played game. Like
Oh, it is.
on
Absolutely.
Steam.
Yeah.
Like Pandemic, its numbers rose way beyond any other scope that any other game did, and it was like, okay, people are still playing this game.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
Yeah, 23 years later, and this game is still doing unbelievable. No game does that.
Hundreds of thousands of players on a weekly basis.
It's unbelievable what numbers this game gets, and then they just release the big update to make Counter-Strike 2. So
Hey, it's
pretty
okay.
cool.
I'm ready to get my $60,000 Karambit in 4K.
Okay. Episode 20. We did it. We made it. We made it to 20. Yeah, so we can keep talking. You can talk about tech stuff and work and all that good stuff. But we should start opening box 2. And for audio listeners, box today is one of the standard brown cardboard boxes from Amazon.
It has batteries in it.
It has a lithium-ion battery emergency sticker on it. The box is probably, 4 by 10 by 6, something like that.
And it weighs 4 pounds.
And does it?
Oh, wait. 2 pounds.
Only half.
Your mic is messing up. Either you're being picked up by Keith or something is going wrong with your mic.
I think, you have your little hoodie tighteners are tapping on it, so that's probably not good. But I think that we have to play with his mic settings because it was doing the same thing last weekend too.
I don't know. I don't know how mics work. It could have just been my little tassels were tapping on it. I wasn't really paying attention, but it looks like it's working fine. Tell me if I'm wrong.
We're trying to make the mics a little better.
Coming through twice? Okay.
It's getting picked up from mine then, maybe? I don't know.
I guess.
All right. Box is open. We need to figure out, it's echoey. Yeah.
I could turn it off and turn it back on.
We got to do some testing for sure. It's very possible that the gain is just too loud on one of them.
We'll figure it out. Just bear with it for right now, I guess. It's better when you look straight down at it. Well, yeah, because I'm looking right in the mic.
I'm trying to think. Just make sure that these settings are correct.
I don't think anything's changed. They're both in stereo.
Yeah, it looks fine. Hard to tell. Or you just try turning down the gain on it. But yeah. Anyway, okay, box. Die. We'll do it simple today.
I like simple.
Best 2 out of 3. You roll first. A 3. No, me. I have to beat a 3. We tied. 15. 17. All right. 1. 10. Was that a roll? Oh. I rolled a 10. We tied again. 2. 16. All right. Got it. I know there's there's 2 items in the box.
Okay. So you just randomly fish out one.
There's a big one and a small one. Okay. Oh wait, but there's definitely more than 2 items in this box. I'll go for the big one.
You should have looked at the Excel sheet.
I did. It said 2 items in the box. What? An engraver? What the heck?
How do we demonstrate this on the podcast? What are we engraving?
Might it be the smaller item or the bigger item? I'm going to guess it's the bigger item. All right, I guessed correctly. Bigger item.
Engrave MD's nail. No. That
nail?
Sounds
what?
Painful.
All right. Look at this. So we have little blank wood. I don't think they're real wood. It's like I forget what they're called. I don't know. Like almost, I guess, like a balsa wood type of coasters. Anyway, they're little wood coasters. All right. Ayo, our buyer, said that maybe it's both. So I'm going to let you open up the second one.
Oh, it's tiny.
Oh, that's what I said. What is that? Does it go with this?
Yeah, they're metal blanks.
Oh, it can engrave on metal too? Oh, they're like little dog tags and stuff.
Little circles, anything that you would find like on a pet collar.
Oh, the little like pet tags. Oh yeah, look at that. Here, do this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
Look at all my dog tags. Look at them. I collected them.
Oh. I wonder if this cable is going to be long enough.
Probably.
Oh, it's actually pretty decent though.
So yeah, you got your dog tags.
Hold on.
You got your circles.
Buyers, did you manage
your-
to check to see if a bit was supposed to come with
You
this?
got your heart.
Because I don't think we have the bit to engrave. I don't think it comes with a bit. Oh, there's 3 bits. Okay. All right.
I was about to say it has to come with something.
Most tools do not come with the actual bits. That's how they get you.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it said kit
Did it?
on the box, did it not?
Nope.
No.
It says engraver. Craftsmanship engraver. That's all it says. But then they have little stencils. Look.
Well,
You have your A through Z and your 1 through 0 plus signs and like exclamation point math. Yeah, math. So we're gonna do some little tests on coasters and then we can move on to the dog chains. And I'll put it as this. Ready? Here's the kicker. Anyone who is a Discord subscriber or a Ko-Fi subscriber will get one. We'll mail it out this week, right, MD? We'll mail it out this week.
I guarantee nothing. They've been waiting on stuff for 6 months, and they will continue to probably wait.
They're not going to continue to probably wait. MD's goal, I do all the editing and stuff, and MD's goal is to mail out the
My goal is
stuff.
to have a brain cell for the next day.
I believe in you. I believe that you are able to mail it out. It's already on. Oh, wait. Is there no off? Oh, the switch was on.
You almost engraved the table, folks.
I didn't. Well, first of all, there's no thingy. So, actually,
Hey.
I'm just gonna unplug it while I put the thing in. All right. Who ships it with the on switch on?
Who even won the Mexican candy? Did we get Mexican candy?
Mexican candy?
We got Japanese.
We got Japanese candy. I don't remember Mexican candy.
I don't even know where all that stuff is.
It's all right there. Literally, it's all right there.
Where?
Right there, the bin.
Oh, in that bin?
Yes.
Oh.
Everything we've ever opened is in that bin right there.
Oh, okay. I don't come in here.
I guess they're all the same, so that way if, you wear one out, you just...
Someone with a sense of humor? I mean, I guess they did scare us.
Who ships it with the on button already on? That's messed up. So this is kind of cool. So basically, I'm going to guess that it either vibrates or it pushes it up and down really fast, like a tattoo machine. But it's actually a pretty simple piece of tech. So it literally sounds like old school tattoo machines. Do this. All right, since I won the roll, I'll do just the first hello.
Okay.
Oh, so one of the problems we're gonna run into here is that it engraves, but it doesn't actually leave a color or anything. So It's not like a wood burner, so it's not going to actually do anything to the wood. So we might actually have to just start with this. So I'll do... Boom. Done.
Now you can peel it.
Peel it? There's a sticker? Oh.
It's plastic.
Oh. We probably should have done that first.
Yeah, probably.
Oh God, it's gonna be a pain to peel it after the engraving.
Dip in some acetone, it'll be fine.
Come on. There we go. I did it. Boom. Look at that. There we go.
Did it come with instructions? Absolutely not. Whoa.
There's instructions, but who
For
reads
what?
this?
For what?
For this.
Oh, well, yeah, but what? It's pretty self-explanatory of what it is.
It's beautiful. All right. Subscribers. Ko-Fi subscribers. We're going to get you one that MD is going to ship off to you. So,
Do I just write their name?
well, you're going to make one for yourself first.
Okay. And do I just flick this button?
Yeah. And then there's a little speed dial if you want it, but I don't know if you need it.
Probably not.
So I'm going to do this. So what I'm going to do is figure out what subscribers are after. So subscribers, we have 3 little things for you. You see, you have the tag. They all have the hole, right? So you can put it on a little chain. So you have like a traditional like little dog or a cat one. That's that's it. There you go.
I don't have to waste time here. Mine is, look at how beautiful and perfect that is.
Beautiful and perfect.
Also shiny.
Very shiny. All right. So we have to go through, and that is way too much. That is a lot.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. So, within the confines of this blank space on this dog tag,
You could write a very detailed message if you really wanted to.
I could, but that means I would have to have a steady hand, which I don't. And I would have to have good handwriting, which I also don't have.
Well, we have 2 subscribers here. For sure. We have Ayo and we have Twister. So with that said, Twister and Ayo, if you're here to respond, would you like it on one of the little hearts? Would you like it on a circle? Or would you like it on a dog tag? And what would you like it to say? Or what we could do is we could randomize it for you. We could get you of the choice of a die. What you decide, or which one, the heart, the circle, or the dog tag. And you can have us decide what's being written on it for you. You think you follow on Ko-Fi? Well, following is one thing. This is the monthly subscription that I'm talking about. Let me peel. I can't peel. All right, there we go. Boom. I got one more to peel now. So yeah. It's understandable. It's not required. Let's see. Well, what else you got in the tech news right now, MD?
Nothing.
No. Okay.
I mean, there's not much. There's a lot of cybersecurity talk because Lions Tech Tips got hacked, and it was like a whole ordeal for anyone in the tech space because, they have pretty good security measures on their end, and it's pretty much just Google's crappy back end that caused it. Let's see, what else? Tech news.
Twister wants a dog tag.
Okay,
Are you writing Twisters?
I can.
I figured we'd roll.
We can do whatever they want. I'm just going to practice.
Just an M. You could stain it,
Yeah. Look how, you took it away.
I did.
Look how, not cool that was.
Not cool? Is that what you said?
Look at those, I don't know, look at those angles.
The angles.
It's not. It looks like a beak more than it does an M.
Oh no, it's fine. Ayo. Okay, so you would like for your bro to do it? All right. Oh, here you go. So you have that. He wants his name on it.
Okay, do I write Twister? Do I write Chaser? Do I write 91? Do I write the full thing?
Oh, I thought you just meant, do you just write Chaser?
Yes.
We don't have little chains to put them on, so we're just going to send them like this.
Well, I mean, it's up to them where they want it. The whole name, Twister Chaser 91?
What about his real name? Could be his real name.
It's true. In caps? I mean, I only write in caps.
There's a little heart. I could put a heart on the heart.
Do both real and gamertag? So do you want real on one side and gamertag on the other?
Oh, there's going to be so much writing involved.
And do you want your full real name or just your first name? And do you want your real first name or what we just call you?
Oh my God, there's so many options.
I need exactly what you want. And if you don't want to say it in chat, I just need you to submit it in Discord messaging exactly what you want written on here. Because once I write it on
Short
here,
first name and real last name, and then the full gamer tag on the other side.
okay. So many questions I have to know. Because once I write it on here, there's no going back. I can't just erase chipped out metal.
I almost want to draw a pattern and just do the big old pattern on this. And then I can stain it.
Just grab an eraser. Okay.
Correct.
I'll go grab some steel wool.
All right, Ayo. You are a subscriber. You have to tell me what you want, or if you just want things randomized, or what, and like which shape. Like, do you want the circle, or do you want the heart, or the dog tag? You have to let me know. We got to make these for you. Yeah, we can make them at the end, and then go from there.
Heart with boop on it.
Boop? All right, heart with boop. I mean, I can do that pretty fast. Do you want anything on the other side? They'll be mailed by 2024. It's probably true. We'll do.
A snoop?
How? What does that mean? I'm gonna have to look up a reference.
There's many shapes and variations of snoots.
I think it's gonna end up looking closer to a butt than a snoot. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna do well.
Oh, it's buyer's choice.
Oh, no.
You.
I have to look up a reference.
All right, Google, show me a snoot.
Snoot. Images. It's just pictures of the long-nosed dog.
Where's Lee? I think she meant that.
This?
100%.
Oh yeah. What even is that?
What? I have no idea.
Is that like for like cameras or something?
Maybe. Looks like it. Long snoot, short snoot, any snoot. Okay.
Is it for a gun?
No. I don't think so.
Like it looks like it's attached to like the end of
I
something there.
No, it says optical.
Right. Like you'd attach it to the eyepiece on like a sniper rifle or something.
I just don't know.
And then there's that.
That's what she wants. She wants a Borzoi snoot.
Short snoot, any snoot? Okay. All right. I don't know. Especially on this tiny little heart, I don't know how I'm going to get that done.
So, I think if
I do the long snoot, it's not going to look like a snoot, and it's not going to be PG-13. That's the problem.
If you just draw a dog nose.
Right.
So it's just a circle
like-
with two other circles and then a strip down the middle that kind of curves at the bottom like a smile.
I'm just trying to, like, if I do the outline like this.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to figure that one out. All right. Long snoot, short snoot, any snoot. All right. And she wants boop? What does she want?
Boop.
All right. There's the boop. I got to put the big camera on for this. There's boop. Perfect. Look how beautiful. It's beautiful. And now we'll do the dog nose. We're going to see how well this turns out. All right. This is my reference, by the way. I just have a bunch of dog noses on my screen. All right.
To be fair, you could also do a cat nose. Not that it's any different in the long term, but she did say any snoot.
They got this. Boom. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's your snoot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fantabulous.
I see it. You know, like optical illusions, how you can only see it one other way.
Oh no.
I see it as like one of those weird like third person like camera shots where the camera's like below the character as they're like falling down to the ground, and so it's just like a big like tank, and he's just like falling down.
I see it as like a bold and like funny font of the pi symbol.
I see that now. I can't help but see like some massive like basically like a barbarian. He's just like falling. It's just like the camera angles at his feet.
I think that that's pretty good. And then you have your boop on the front. There you go. All right. That'll get shipped out to you. I'll keep on MD to do it. All right. MD has to do a much longer version.
I'm curious. Whose money is this mailing budget coming out of?
Well, it'll just come out of the budget, and we'll just add it to what you've spent on the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Just how we do all the other purchases. Like I do the Podbean subscription, so that way it can go up on all the podcast sites.
All right. Let's go take a bath to write on both sides. I guess I'll get the long one out of the way.
That was so fast. You could just do his regular name right now. Just don't show it on camera.
Pull up the...
Yeah. You gotta tilt it up more.
I know.
I believe in you. Go a little closer. A little closer. There you go. Now tilt it.
Whoa. Focus. You're focusing too much on my fingers.
There you go. Look at that. I was honestly looking for a typo.
That's why I kept looking up. I was like, wait, is it a capital C?
Do you want to do the back?
Sure.
And then I'll just turn off the camera so that way you
Sure.
don't dox him.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though, like, whatever. Wait. No, I know how. No, I know how to do it. I was thinking, I was like, do I put first name and then last name, or do I do first name and then last name, like stack it?
I thought the wait was trying to remember his name.
No, and I will discredit myself right now. The only thing I forget is birthdays, and like I've just struggled with that.
Oh, I'm bad with birthdays. Yours is so easy.
Oh, I can only remember mine because it's literally a holiday associated with it. But like birthdays, like if my mom does not text me, be like, hey, reminder, it's this person's birthday, I'm like,
what about her birthday? Does she remind you that it's her birthday?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Or one of the siblings will remind me. I'm terrible. Like it just never clicks. And literally when I was younger, I had a piece of paper I taped to my wall. It was all my friends' birthdays because when I was younger, I didn't have Facebook yet or MySpace. So like that's the only way I would have remembered is having it on a piece of paper.
Facebook is great for reminders on birthdays. I don't use it for like wishing people happy birthdays on Facebook unless it's like, I don't know, very specific. I almost never do it. But I do use it to look up people's birthdays that I just don't have memorized. The only ones that I have memorized are like my mom's, my sister's, yours because it's so easy,
I'm just gonna start.
and a couple of childhood best friends, and that's it.
I'm just gonna start importing them into my Google Calendar. So
That's true.
That way it just repeats itself and never stops.
Oh, I don't remember your birthday. I don't remember your birthday.
Yeah, sorry, I don't remember either.
I never remember anyone's. It's been longer than that. You've been living with me for like 6 years now, I think. Oh, I know. I was actually talking about that the other day. We have the other roommate that's here.
He's offended that we don't remember.
That we've known each other forever, and we've been hanging out since like 2012, something like that. And then he moved in with me like 6 years ago. So, but I just don't celebrate birthdays. I don't get people birthday gifts. I don't do anything. I only get gifts for my mom's birthday and then my partner's birthday. And that's it. I don't get people birthday presents. I think for me, birthday present, like gifting people birthday presents is not like it feels too mandated. It's not really a thing that I like to do. For me, gift giving is a lot more about the thought rather than the mandation. So what I really like out of gift giving is if someone does something nice for you, you repay them back with like a gift or something like that. And for me, that has tremendously more meaning than getting someone a birthday gift. That's just how I work. I think that gift giving should be meaningful rather than mandated. So, because you're spending money on someone, right? So like, I don't know, I'd rather have more meaning to it than, hey, I got you an obligated birthday gift. The only time that I'll do gift giving otherwise is for, I celebrate Christmas, not really willingly, but I celebrate Christmas and I'll get my roommates a Christmas gift, my partner a Christmas gift, and my mom a Christmas gift. And then that's about the limitations on Christmas gifts. So, yeah. That's about it for Christmas gifts. It's a little on the, like, I guess, negative side of things, but the way that I look at it is more positively. That gifts should be like something that means something rather than an obligation, you know? Like, I shouldn't have to get you a gift on your birthday because your birthday came around. I should get you a gift because you did something for me or I appreciated like you just being
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and then that's why I got you a gift kind of a thing. So that's the way that I look at it. Anyway, tangent.
I'll start writing now. You can still talk, but it'll be muffled.
That's so fast. It's crazy. I feel like my snoot took forever. I also go back and do another pass through.
That's too clean. I don't want to accidentally mess it up.
Yeah, we got to get Muffin as a subscriber. We got to get her her request out of it too. So very nice. You did a wonderful job. We're not going to show that one so that we don't dox him. So we can show our little collection though. Where's mine?
Go get an ultra close. Oh.
I believe in you. Look at that. It looks like we love each other.
We could like style it. We could have the dog tags like that.
Now it looks like.
It looks like a fan blade.
Is it Mercedes that has the 3 logo thing? Who is it?
Yeah,
Is it Mercedes?
I think so.
I don't know. It's one of the car companies so that has that kind of thing. But yeah, Muffin is our other subscriber, so we'll have to. Oh, careful!
With what?
We're hitting buttons on the keyboard.
You literally had it held down on the left arrow for the entire time you were engraving.
Well, you could have moved it.
It wasn't hurting anything.
You're all booping each other. Take a photo and send it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to think if there's any other news. I'm also like thinking I gotta like chop for the audio version because the audio version's not gonna want to hear that. So, and I'll have to lower the noise level for those two. But, what other news do we have? I like this episode. These don't work with the engraving because it's not. This works with if you have like a burner.
I feel like if you had a bigger tip.
No. Well, you could do if you had one of those ball tips. You could do it with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
like
saying
a
like the
pencil
need.
tip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pencil tip does not work with
Correct.
wood.
But that's something that we could easily fix. So these will come in handy, and we will use them. Or maybe there's an item in the future.
Yeah,
that
the
we
entire
get.
package was the engraving stuff.
Correct. Yes. At least it seemed that way.
Well, I mean,
There was 3 items in the box, right?
yeah, all that's left is the bubble wrap.
There was 3 items in the box, but I only got 2. What was the 3rd item? It was this. What did you take out? What was in this? Oh,
The
these.
tags.
Oh, we got 2 tracking numbers. Maybe this and this was 1 tracking number.
Probably tags.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
What is squaw?
squaw. I don't know. It was
Is
when you put the shapes together.
Is that squad, but just like southern, like not ending words and just having it tail off?
Squaw.
Squat.
Like a bird. Squaw. We'll find a use for these. I will find, like, they're actually pretty nice. They're a little thin, but,
We do need coasters.
well, I can make coasters. I do need to just make more coasters. The garage is almost ready for me to get back into, like, doing arts and crafts stuff, like using the lathe and whatnot. I have, like, everything already positioned. I just have to empty a couple more buckets of tools that we were using for the house renovation, and then it's all set. But yeah. I can put my burger logo on it. On what? A coaster? There's an M on this one.
Yeah, that was our test one.
Yep. No, I know. I'm gonna do like a mandala shape on it.
Mandala?
Mandala? You don't know what a mandala is? Mandala is a repeating shape and within a circle-based pattern. It doesn't have to be a circle, but it's basically like if you did like
just like kept repeating the pattern all like around. So like it just keeps going out, 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 out. And usually it's like a lot of flowers and that type of shape.
I just didn't know the name.
It's usually like very geometrical, and there's like a lot of Hispanic. I think it comes from Mexican culture, but you see a lot of like Mexican art uses a lot of mandalas and stuff like that. I don't know if it's Mexican created, but you see a lot of it in that culture. So it's pretty cool. But usually very geometric shapes, and it just starts in the middle and expands outwards in all directions, and it's repeating on every angle. So very beautiful art. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other last topics, but I think we've captured everything this week. So, oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that's everything.
Thanks, Prime.
Thanks, Prime. Thanks, SPQ.
You're welcome.
All right. Anyways,
Play games. Play
Cool.
beta.
Diablo beta, play it. It's a good one. I'm trying to think if there's any other betas. I guess if you're a Counter-Strike fan, go try the Counter-Strike beta.
If you can get in.
Yeah, you have to be invited. It's whether your account has the update or not. You already downloaded it? Nice.
If you get to level 20, you get a little wolf companion back bling thing.
I would suggest don't play in hardcore mode on your first go around. Like I said, hardcore mode doesn't make it any harder. It just means you can't die. But if you get to level 20 during the beta, which you have today and tomorrow to do, and it doesn't take that long. For a first-time player, it'll probably take you like 5 or 6 hours. For a regular Diablo player, it'll take you like 3. If you get to level 20, you get a little dog backpack. So you have a little nest on your back kind of a thing.
It has a little baby wolf.
Dog. Yeah. So, yeah. Play the betas, have fun. And if you know people at PAX, make sure that they're having fun at PAX. Because PAX East over in Boston is going on. So, anyway, that's all for today. Have a great rest of your weekend if you're watching this live. And if you're catching us on the YouTubes and stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Listen to the show on the podcast sites, Apple, Spotify, Google. We have the show everywhere.
Pretty much.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And if you feel so inclined to and you want a dog tag thingy, you can still get one. We'll leave that option up for a week. So if you're a Ko-Fi...
all the tokens.
Yeah. Until the next episode comes out, if you subscribe on the Ko-Fi or subscribe in the Discord, we'll get you a dog tag. And I'll get MD to mail them out. You guys are wonderful. Also, if you subscribe and all that stuff, you get your stuff on the last screen of the show. So go catch that and thank those wonderful people for continuously subscribing. You guys are awesome. I think that's it. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Look, those are the names, and you could be there.
Still gotta make muffins.
Muffin. Goodbye.
Bye.